When the night felt too young to end, I reached for the ink to write a poem instead. A poem is a story, and stories are what I have, so I wrote a poem about you. The man who'll never know of the encounters I've been through, the man who read my words and ran away, refused to hear the story I have to say. A tale of cultures imprisoning history, the legend of religion's liberating mystery. Once upon a time there was a lie that I could get the best of both worlds. But I've grown to realize that there is no truth to anything I've been told. I was told that sticks and stones may break my bones, that words could never hurt me. But now I recognize in my elder years they knew just what lies to feed me. I was born in the middle, eyes wide open, 1 foot here, 1 foot there, a split identity that the world defined, and I came in the center. I never chased my dreams, but made sure to catch them. Moving forward with what I believe, not knowing I created a problem. I was labeled a rebel, and both sides gave that a name. My fellow Americans called me an Arab, while the Arabs called me nowhere near the same. When I wore the flag of women's rights on the top of my head, one took it as a form of oppression, while the other took it as intimidation instead. And when I began to wear my heart on a sleeve of poetic honesty, I became a nightmare of men, a chaotic feminist with no bounds of modesty. So when you left, before even hearing the end of my story, I began to second-guess my life, my identity, and their possibly false glory. Wondering if I should have chosen a side between church and state, allowed the clashing cultures to control my female fate, silenced my heart's beating thoughts, and tied my tongue to please the world while who I really am comes undone. But when the first wrinkle left its imprint on the corner of my face, I began to understand my purpose in this earthly space. No matter what I do, I can please none, and so I choose my own path beneath God's golden sun. I took this wrinkle as a skin-cracking reminder of my past pains, of the endurance I showed through my struggles, the resilience that manifested and will remain when I pick myself up and out of the rubble. This world I live in it for myself, fulfilling my mission with or without people's wealth. I've surrendered to the reality of what I was born to do, and that, my dear man, is clearly a reality that goes on without you.